it is at all. Anyways, away from, or is it corner kick, right? Big Lala.
No, it's Gusto now.
It's Gusto. Okay. So
Always
Gusto.
Gusto.
So it's Gusto, but we're running the sports thing right now because there's a hot
Yeah.
topic at
Mm-hmm.
the moment. There's something fire on the mountain, apparently for the Super Eagles, Big Lala. And this has been going on for for the past couple of hours right now. You
Yeah.
know what? I actually had to stall. I
Why?
waited for a bit because I felt like the whole situation was going to die down, but it keeps we keep
It keeps
hearing a lot
finding
of yeah
there's like layers to it now.
many layers to it,
Yeah.
from the whole thing leaving
Mm-hmm.
the team, asking to be sub. So it's actually a Victor Osimhen issue at this moment. Big Lala, Victor Osimhen is at the center of, I would say, a storm at the moment.
What kind of stuff?
Amazing,
Who we
eh,
can?
no, amazing player, one of the best strikers in the world at this time,
Yeah.
and there are loads of people who are asking. So Victor Osimhen, talent is there, ability is there. He's got the finishing, he's got the strength, he's got everything. He's complete as a player. I mean, he's a complete player.
Mm.
But according to a lot of people, one thing is missing, Big Lala.
According to a lot of people.
One thing is missing, and the
What's missing?
saying, the saying, it is the temperament. The
Mm.
temperament is what is missing. A lot of people are talking about Victor Osimhen,
Yeah.
Ademola Lookman, the whole brouhaha that happened yesterday on the pitch after getting 2 assists from Ademola Lookman.
Mm.
Something went up between the both of them.
Yeah.
Again, you could see the images. That video is not a good sight, or wasn't a good sight. Big Lala, what do you think about this whole situation?
I
Victor
think I
Osimhen.
think we should first break it down. Like
Okay,
what really happened? What do you
yes,
think?
what
What
really
do you think
happened?
is the issue?
Okay, so the thing is, I think that on the pitch, right? I saw that video. Someone passed Ademola Lookman, Akko Adams.
Yeah.
Ademola Lookman also now passed to Akko Adams. So I think when Akko gave it to Osimhen,
Mm.
right? I don't know what happened. I think that Osimhen should be talking to Akko Adams because that was the
What? No,
last
it
passing
wasn't
ball.
actually Akko Adams. So the
Oh,
thing,
okay.
the thing about this whole issue is that
Yeah.
yesterday everybody is playing. I mean, we were playing well. Everybody was getting a lot of chances to score.
Yeah.
But then what happened? Osimhen was he had scored 2 goals, right? But
Yes.
before he scored those 2 goals, of course, he made 1 assist. There had been instances where he wanted the ball, he didn't get the ball. Right?
Yeah.
Now, after we scored those 2 goals, that has already been everything was fine.
Yes.
After we scored, he has scored 2 goals. Everything
Yes.
seemed fine.
Seems
He
fine. Yeah.
celebrated his goal with Lookman, 2 assists to him, and all that. Then came the incident. Bruno Oyemachi, right?
It's Bruno. Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah,
Bruno Yemechi.
Bruno, who's the left back, right,
Yeah.
was actually in the right hand side of the pitch, right?
Yes.
And he got into a position where, of course, he could have played in Osimhen,
Yeah.
right? But he didn't. He went for the goal, and boom, he didn't score, but he ballooned. I mean, whether he was a
Yeah.
little bit to the left,
Right.
Osimhen got angry, right? The reason why he got angry is before that moment, before that Oyemachi moment, there had been 2 or 3 instances of where he was open on
Free.
goal and he expected that they would pass to him. And it was just multiple of those instances that happened within the space of 5-10 minutes that let him flare. But of course, that's one of the reasons why he's angry. Right. And then he lashed out at Bruno, and then everyone was telling him, Baba, calm down. Like waiting in my head now when Odumodu
So
they
it
tell
was
Whiskey.
Lookman telling him to calm down, right?
Yeah, he
And
was
not
telling
lash
him.
out at Bruno.
Yeah, he was telling him, calm down. You scored 2 goals already, is what he said.
Mhm.
And then he went to
Lookman.
Lookman and said, bro, it's a team game. But Lookman was telling him, man, you already scored 2 goals.
2 goals. Yeah.
You can't complain of not getting the ball when you've
Yeah.
already scored 2 goals. And
2
people
goals.
made those goals for you, right? People made the goals for you. And that's the issue there. That's what happened yesterday that caused the whole thing. Why he now had to go the route he went.
Yeah.
He
He
told
was
the bench.
asking to be subbed off,
Yeah.
and then after he got subbed off, he went to the dressing room. I think he came back,
Yeah.
but the team now met after the final whistle, but he wasn't part of them.
He didn't even go to. Immediately the game finished, he left.
He left.
He left the stadium. I think he was on the bench when he got subbed off. He didn't
Okay.
leave then. But when he then came into, of course, I think you're right. He did leave the
Yeah,
match.
yeah, yeah,
Then he
yeah,
came back,
yeah.
for the rest of the 90 minutes.
Yes.
When the 90 minutes was, off,
Up, yeah.
instead of going with the team and applauding the fans and everything, he decided,
To
to go
leave.
to leave that stadium, and he went into the dressing room, which is the disappointing part of it all. And
Mm-hmm.
according to what we see on X, I don't know if we should believe it. People who were there said Nigerian fans actually
They booed him off,
booed
yeah,
him off the
according to
pitch.
them, yeah.
Yeah, according to what we heard, which is
Mm-hmm.
which is disappointing. It's just a love. I don't want to call it a love-hate relationship with Osimhen and Nigerian fans at the moment. I think he's one of our biggest stars of his generation.
Of
Even if
course.
if you say of all time is the biggest star of all time for Nigeria, I wouldn't even bat an eyelid because he's that big. But the problem is just it's definitely a temperament issue. Do you think there's a
Mm.
temperament issue with Osimhen?
Big Lala. So the thing is, I had to analyze the situation yesterday. Before we continue, I just want to let you guys know, please, you can put your name on the chat if you want to join our live stream. We'll add you up, and then we can just get a couple of comments from you in like a minute or two. So please, if you want to join the chat, we're going to send you the link to join the chat. We're going to send you the link to join the chat. Let's have your thoughts on this thing. So, Big Lala, for Osimhen, I watched
Hmm,
the video yesterday.
hmm.
I watched it this morning as well. I was watching the match live. So now, first and foremost, there was the issue with Finidi George at the time. I know, a lot of people say Finidi, Osimhen, and everything. But that issue, even if people said Finidi was wrong, but the events that led up to
But
that thing,
was Finidi wrong? What did Finidi do?
see,
Because I said because
let's
I
even let's even
we've had this
assume,
conversation before.
let's even
Yeah,
assume that Finidi was wrong or he was right or whatever, whoever was wrong.
yeah.
Osimhen's outburst at that time, I feel, it wasn't necessary. I still maintain that it wasn't. I mean, there are better ways to handle things, right? Now,
Hmm.
I heard one of my friend, Ayo, said Osimhen is from the streets. That's why, he would. I know these things. Yesterday, you got 2 goals. Ademola Lookman assisted 2 goals, right? You want
Mhm.
to score more. Every striker wants to score more, right? People shout on their players. They ginger. We know people who shout at their team players and everything, but we know when a shout is for the passion and when the other one is just because you want to feed your ego or something like that. I
I
think
want
that,
to I want to play devil's advocate,
yeah,
right? So
right.
now look, what did Osimhen say yesterday that was wrong?
Okay. So Osimhen said it's a team game. It's a team game, bro. It's a team game and everything.
Hmm.
Now, what he said wasn't wrong, right? It is the countenance that I feel that could be better. I love Osimhen, trust me, Lala. I like Osimhen.
Yeah.
First and foremost, you were badging, you were charging towards your own teammate. Your captain tried to say, bro, how far? Leave me alone, Jerry, and everything,
Mm-hmm.
right? Now, those countenances, those actions, those hands up and everything, those display of hands and everything were worth way more than words, bro. I don't know if you understand me. It's
Mm-hmm.
not about what was said. It was about the how. It was about come on,
But
the projection.
this wasn't what we're saying now isn't what Nigerian fans were saying. Remember the game against Zimbabwe
Yeah,
where we were leading, Osimhen scored one goal, and
yeah,
then we
yeah,
just had to keep, you know,
yeah,
not concede
yeah,
during the World Cup qualifiers,
yeah,
and then we considered a 9 minute goal, and
yeah.
he got so angry. And what you see right today was
Mm.
exactly what he did back then. So what's now? When he did it back then,
It got
everyone accepted it.
no. Now, if you remember, there's this particular video of Victor Boniface trying to talk to Osimhen.
Yes, it was
And they
that
kept on
much.
pushing.
Yeah,
Now,
it was that
the,
much.
the truth is, at that time too, people said, "No, you just cannot do that, bro. You
Mm.
can't do that." People lose finals, Baba. People lose finals. People lose.
Wow, Algeria don't score. We they play Algeria for the next game. Wow,
Anyways, people.
118 minutes.
Wow.
Wow.
So Lala, people lose finals,
Yeah.
right? What
Mm-hmm.
do you want Mbappe to do for losing the World Cup final? In that manner, right? In that manner, do you get in that manner at the last minute? In extra time and everything. The thing is, you will lose and you will win some. You lose some. That's how football works, right? But for you to lose and then I know that Osimhen does not like losing, right? But I
Mm-hmm.
feel like there are better ways to handle that, especially because you're a football player. The cameras are on you, bro. The cameras are on you. Now, what happened yesterday? He said it's a team game and all of that. Fine, that's one. He asked to be subbed off. He wasn't injured or anything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's two. Three, he went straight to the dressing room. He didn't join the team
Mm-hmm.
for the post-match applauding of the fans and everything. That's three.
Mm.
Now, according to report, I'm not too sure about this. He was the first to leave the dressing room and he was waiting for them in the team bus as well. And according to report, Arise TV said, I'm not too sure, maybe it's true or not,
It's not
said
just
he,
Arise, there's quite loads of
he
outlets.
has cancelled his accreditation, and he wants to go. Why? Like, waiting with throw, waiting you they push. Waiting with carry, waiting you they throw.
You know,
Do you understand?
you know what I think about that.
I
I
think
think I think
he's just overreacting at this point, to be honest.
Yeah, but you know what the thing is, right? I'm not making
Lala,
excuses for
Lala,
him.
we didn't lose.
But
We
but
did not
wait, but
lose.
yes,
We
wait.
won 4-0, bro.
But I want to tell you his state of mind now. I want to
Okay.
explain to you what his state of mind is.
Okay.
Right now, this is Victor Osimhen,
Yeah.
who, there's always this, like I said, there's this love-hate relationship that we've been having with him,
Yeah.
right? He at one point everybody was against, of course, what we're complaining about.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't perform well at the last AFCON. He was losing chances, a lot of bashing here and there. That last AFCON, even though he wasn't the main reason, right? He got bashed a lot. Like, oh, there's always more claps from Osimhen. These people, they live online, they see all these things, which I feel is counterproductive for them as footballers anyway. He's not meant to listen to all those things. But what I think happened is after that incident happened, he probably thought he was in the right? He
Mm.
left after he was subbed off. He went probably to the dressing room, probably checked his phone, and saw the amount of backlash, which would feel like he feels betrayed, sort of like
Like
people are not.
he's not appreciated enough.
Yes, he feels betrayed that
I don't
he's
think
not being
so.
backed. Wait, now make I explain his state of mind.
Okay,
I'm not
please,
making explains for him.
please continue.
Feels it feels like the whole nation is against him, and somebody who feels like he's doing this for the nation, like he's not doing it for himself. Like people say he wears his his hat on his sleeve and all those things. He's giving his all. This is somebody that almost clawed us back into the World Cup conversation,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's what he almost did it. He was almost, the games that we needed the most, he turned up. He
Yes.
turned up so much that people applaud and say, yes, Victor Osimhen, you've done well. Now, knowing that people have already praised you for doing that, and you now see the amount of backlash you're getting real time, right? On the pitch from the fans, you go online and you see the same thing. You know that immediately all those things that happen, there are content creators that you normally follow. You know
Yeah.
what he did? He blocked one of them. That guy came out this morning and then decided to do another video that you blocked me say for telling you the truth, blah blah blah. So that means real time, Osimhen had gone online and seen the
To
amount
see.
of backlash. He now feels unappreciated and thinks, fine, since I'm the devil in this instance, I want to go back to Turkey. That is his state of mind.
What? Okay, Lala. Sorry to cut you.
Yeah,
Sorry
yeah,
to cut you. Is Osimhen saying that he's too big to be rebooked?
see, that's now
Why
the
why should you feel bad? Why should you feel like you're not, bro? So do you know the number of times Osimhen has been praised by Nigerian fans? In fact, that same footballer and that same guy, content creator,
yeah,
by Bernard guy,
yeah,
right, has praised Osimhen many times.
yeah,
You
defended him
get
as well. Yeah,
defended him many times. So the thing is, it is what it is. It's how life is. You do well, we'll let you
mm,
know. If you have not done well, bro, we'll let you know, bro. You can do better.
yeah,
See, if Osimhen watches that video again, in his own mind of minds and everything, and if he's truthful to himself, he will know that that wasn't good enough. It's
Yeah,
as simple as that, bro.
I'll see all you're saying. I accept it. I'm not making a case for him.
Yes,
I just want us to have like a balanced perspective.
I know.
What is this guy thinking?
Yeah,
Right? Why is he acting in such a way?
in such a
Of
way.
course, it's unacceptable. You can't shout at your teammates that way. If you have this passion that people say that you have and
Yeah,
you're talking about, right?
yeah.
That passion should go against your teammates, like against people who you are playing against now. Like if you're playing, for example, you're going to be playing Algeria now. Let it be against Algeria. It shouldn't
Algeria,
be towards your team. It should be towards your the team you're
your
playing against.
opponent, right?
Example, he's not the first person to have a temperament, right? There's Diego Costa, who is a madman.
Oh my days.
He's a madman. He played for my team, Chelsea. But you don't see Costa fighting his own teammates. You see Costa, you know,
He defends his teammates
different
against
is
someone
that
else.
is directing that passion, whatever Nigerians are calling passion these days. He's
Hmm.
directing it
Towards.
towards the opposition, which is what Osimhen needs to do. These are your teammates. They are not small boys like people have said.
Right.
You cannot be shouting at people like that. And I think it was high time that someone, you know, tell him, I mean, stood up to him and cut off and said him, oh, this BS what they do. You gotta stop him. Which is why they
Hmm.
said you can't, be doing this. And I
You
watched
cannot. You
the
can't.
former press secretary for the Super Eagles, Tony Bitoye, at a recent interview. You
Yeah.
know what he says?
Yeah.
He goes, "That's Victor Osimhen for you. Everybody knows what he's like, even in
Wow.
training. That
Wow.
people are used to him." That's what he says. But he says what he then said was, "Oh, when these things happen, and the point has been made and everybody moves on, that it's back to normal. Everyone knows that yes, it's just Victor, it's just the passion in him." But from the stories we are hearing these days, I mean, at the moment, it doesn't look like this thing is small. But I think these are just things for that happened in the heat of the moment yesterday. Um, People are saying that he did drop his accreditation. He tried to leave the camp. I think in the heat of the moment he tried to do. I'm pretty sure he would have woken up this morning and had a rethink. And whatever it is that people are reacting to right now is still things that happened in the early part of the incident.
Obviously.
That's what I
Yeah.
think. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, do you think we should accept Victor Osimhen for who he is, or do you think there should be a change?
Well, some players are, you see, his temperament is his temperament. There's no changing that,
You
right?
don't
People.
think it can be controlled?
No, I don't think his temperament will change, but a point needs to be made, which is what Lookman and the other guys have made. You cannot direct this sort of vim and anger towards us. You cannot. We are not babies here.
Let it go to the opponent,
Let
right?
it go to that point has been made. You already scored 2 goals. Calm down. It's not a one man. It's a team. You yourself said it's a team
The
game,
team
right?
game,
You
yeah.
have to calm down. You can't talk to people anyhow. They are your colleagues. You are not anyway, they are superior or whatever it is. You can't play by yourself. If you need a team around you, but you need to make the team also comfortable to play with you, which is what Victor needs to realize, and I hope he does.
A couple of people are saying that maybe because he was chasing the hat trick, and so he needed the hat trick so much. I mean, he wants to be the top scorer at the AFCON. That's a valid. Do you think that's a valid point to make, though?
No, everybody has individual goals. The person you're shouting for hasn't scored, you know, he hasn't scored a career senior goal, I think.
Senior goal, yeah.
Bruno Yemachi, he hasn't even
Very much,
scored for
yeah.
Nigeria, right? That was also an opportunity for him to score, and we're leading comfortably. People would want to make point at, oh, against Tunisia, that's how we were 3-0 up, and then blah, 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 and this happened. But in all honesty, Mozambique is not Tunisia, and it wasn't like people were being wasteful per se. People wanted to just make, yeah, they saw an opportunity to start pad. Even himself wants to start pad, whether
Mhm.
he likes it or not.
Yeah,
And yeah, people go in positions and they try to see if they could make the best of it. That's fine. But you just have to, it's not even the first time that things like this will happen. You cannot let it get to you as a striker or as a professional footballer. You can't
yeah,
let it get to you to the point of
yeah.
asking to be subbed. It's disrespectful to the whole team. And I think everybody has made a point of that, and it's true.
Yeah, to be honest, some final words from me. I think that Osimhen, I think he understands now that he can't. I think this is the first reality check on his temperament that he's gotten from the fans, the booing, the booing from the fans, the teammates telling him,
the
bro, you
backlash.
need to calm down and everything. I think the backlash has been clear enough. Yeah.
Mm.
If we tell Osimhen you can't do this and has rebuked him, I think he needs all the love that he can get at this time as well.
So is it bad? What you just said now, is it now bad that people who are his friends in the media
Yeah.
are trying to defend him? Do you think it's acceptable?
Mm, I think if you want to defend Osimhen, right?
Mm.
I think well, to be honest, I think his friends can defend him. I don't think his friends are going to throw him under the bus, right?
Okay. So
I
what
don't
what
think they
what do you
will
think
throw
is
him under the
best?
bus.
What do you think is best? Defending him and telling him what he did was fine. It's okay. It's passion,
No,
which
I don't
is
think they will. I
which
don't
is a
think they will
form
say.
of
I don't think they will say what he did was fine. His passion.
no. People are calling people who are his friends in the media, especially on
Mhm.
X, are saying it's the same passion. That if you had no problem with the same passion he showed when he was representing Nigeria well,
Yeah.
then you should have no problem with the passion he's showing now.
No, I think the passion thing is
It's
all
an
right.
it's
Yeah,
an
but
excuse.
that's not. I don't think that's passion. I
Okay,
don't think that's passion.
that's just
You
bad
can.
behavior.
It is just bad. We need to call a spade, right? That was totally unacceptable. Victor knows that. See, Victor is an adult. Victor knows what he's done is not acceptable. Nobody will talk to Victor in that manner and he will take it. Nobody.
But the actions so far are proving difference. Like leaving the team, not celebrating with the team, going
That's
to
the
the team
thing.
bus,
That's the
trying to
thing.
leave.
Look at what Oyinbitoye said. He said, "Oh,
Yeah,
that's Victor for you." I
that's Victor.
think,
Everybody
I
knows.
think exactly. So I think the issue here is that the team has tolerated that attitude
Hmm.
for so long.
Hmm.
They've come to say, let's leave it like that. That is Victor. That's
Mm.
kind of person. He also thinks they know me. You know the kind of thing that well, they could know me for who I am and everything. So no, you can't say that they know you for who you are and all. So because we know you for who you are, we should accept that, and you keep doing that, and we should say, okay, let's move on because we know you for. No, it is not right.
I,
It's
I
not
want
right.
I, I want to ask you some questions now. What do you think, Nigerian coach, what do you think he should do right now? Because we've had a successful tournament
I
so
think
far.
Eric Chelle. I
Yeah.
think Eric Chelle is a very, is a very strict man. To be honest, I think he's not a man that's afraid to make decisions. That's one thing I've known
You
about
think he's gonna
him.
drop Osimhen?
I think he can drop Osimhen.
Nah,
I'm not
I
saying he
don't
should
think.
drop him. I'm not saying he should drop him. Of course, we can't afford to drop Osimhen, but I'm saying that he's the kind of man that can't do it.
Okay, so what do you think he should do then?
Well, I kind of feel like they will have had a meeting. Osimhen, Lookman, Oyemachi, the coach, the skipper as well. I know Lookman was saying he's my brother and all of those things. I know Ndidi as well. The captain also said, "Oh yeah, we sorted it out." I hope they've sorted it out, right? But it doesn't look like that because
No,
if
that statement came after he had left the team and went to the boss as
Mm,
quickly as possible, right?
yeah,
So I think what moments did they sort that out? I think those were just damage control statements
yeah, yeah.
in the heat of the moment,
Those
because
kind of
this is the
things.
next day and a lot of things is coming.
Exactly,
Yeah, Arise
exactly,
News would not
exactly.
come out and great brazenly say things like, "Oh, he tried to leave without fact or without
Exa-
knowing things happen."
exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
So I
Now,
think, yeah,
yeah,
continue.
now that all this has happened, I'm just wondering what because a lot of people are angry, right? Nigerians are angry, but you can't
Mm.
make decisions like that when you're in the heat of the moment. What if Osimhen says, "I'm going back to Turkey"?
You should be allowed to go.
He should be allowed to go.
Yes,
Then what
absolutely,
should that mean?
absolutely,
What?
absolutely. See, so the thing is, for me, for
Hmm.
me, I would close the chapter of this Osimhen issue if Osimhen stays with the team, forgiving, don't do it again. Because Osimhen has done a lot for Nigeria as well. We
Mhm,
see, let's face the fact, we can't argue it. He's done quite a lot for Nigeria, right? He's
mhm,
available when they say come to the team. He's available. A lot of people, a lot of players who can feign, injuries and
mhm.
can feign this thing. But for him, he's lot. You know, he's done quite a whole lot.
Yeah,
He's done quite a whole lot for Nigeria.
yeah,
He's tried as much as possible, to be that guy,
yeah.
right?
Mhm.
So I think that for Seaman at this time, right? it's important for him to say, you know what, guys, okay, I realize that this is an error from me. I'm sorry. Let's move on. Of course, forgiving. Let's move on. No wahala.
That's what I was going to say. It's not looking like that is happening.
So if Osimhen, on the other part, if Osimhen says this thing is irreconcilable, right? We can't reconcile the difference and everything. I'm not happy about it. First and foremost, what is he not happy about? Is he not happy about? Is he angry with his team or with fans and media saying a lot? I think it's more about the fans and media right now. He doesn't like the comment that is going on online. He doesn't like the backlash. He doesn't like the bashing. He doesn't like the criticism and everything. He wants to be praised for all that. No, nobody's going to praise you for that, right? So if you want to leave, right, we can say, okay, all well and good. I don't think anybody should be begged to be play, to play for Nigeria. No.
Okay, so
If you want to leave,
can Nigeria
can
cope
leave.
can we cope without Osimhen in this tournament?
See, if Nigeria does not cope without Osimhen, yeah, I'd rather Nigeria do not win the cup, right, without Osimhen, than win with Osimhen and he doesn't apologize, or we still have this kind of bad this thing within the team. If Osimhen wants to leave, all well and good. He's a lovely guy. I like Osimhen, right? I don't like his attitude, right? I've seen a couple, even with Galatasaray as well, right? It is something he needs to. If Osimhen can't see it, then it can't be helped. It can't be helped. If Osimhen cannot see that, these people that are telling you this thing, they love you. They want you to change because they see that this attitude is not just good enough. If Osimhen cannot see it, then he cannot be helped. And if he wants to leave, all well and good, no wahala.
Okay, so what are Nigerians' chances? Like, assuming there's no more Osimhen, right?
Yeah.
Now it's been confirmed we're playing Algeria.
Algeria, right?
You think we still stand a chance without
him? We stand a chance, to be honest. We stand a chance. Yes, the chances will reduce by probably maybe 30 or 40% without Osimhen. No doubt about that. He's Nigeria's key player. He's Nigeria's main player. He's our star man, he's our talisman, right? But let me ask you, what if he was injured? Are we not going to go to the Nations Cup?
No. We've seen instances where Osimhen was injured.
Yes.
What happened? We failed to qualify.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That
which is why I'm asking that question.
If Osimhen is injured, if Osimhen is injured today, if he's injured today, I'm not saying it should be. If he's injured today, are we going to say we want to withdraw our participation from the Nations Cup? No. We'll move on now.
Yeah, of course we'll move on.
Exactly.
But the the chances.
What are what's the worst that will happen? We go come out.
But wait, this AFCON we never win them in a long time. Last time we got to the final,
it was 2013. Yes, I know 2013 was the last time.
It's a generation of players who would not have the opportunity. AFCON is going back to being 4 years after the next one.
Yes.
So it's a generation of players who would get older, who would be less sharp.
Let's face the fact. Let's face the fact. If Osimhen was injured, we'll move on.
Of course, we'll move on. A new star will be born. Yeah.
So, do you think Nigeria should beg Osimhen to stay back?
No, of course not.
Exactly.
Course not. Yeah.
So if Osimhen says, "I'm leaving," oh, bro, all well and good, bye. You can go. No, not a single.
So do you think there should be no redemption at all for him?
No, of course not. They're going to resolve it later on, and he's going to come back to the team after the AFCON. But if he says during this AFCON, he wants to leave because of this issue, bro, he can leave. He can leave.
Okay, let's look at the team. The possibility now, knowing Eric Chell and how he plays, I think he likes his 4-4-2.
4-4-2, definitely.
One of the strikers being mobile, which is Ako Adams.
Yeah.
There were reports that Ako Adams was going to leave to see his.
I think he's left already.
No, he's actually back. I think the mom was actually in Fez in Morocco.
Right.
And he just left to briefly go and see the mom.
Oh, right.
Now he's back into the squad. Who should take his place? Who should take Osimhen's place? Assuming we got options. We got the tallest Nigerian striker ever. What's his name?
Paul Onuachu. Yeah.
Who else do we have? I think we have one more. We have Desas in there. Desas make it?
No, I don't think Desas made it.
I think he did. He played against Egypt now, didn't he?
Really? Cyril Desas?
Yeah, I think he didn't. Didn't he make it?
I don't think Cyril Desas made the list. Yeah, I don't think he made the list. I don't think Desas made the list. I think we've got Osimhen.
He left yesterday.
Cyril Desas.
Yeah, effectively out of the young. You see, I think he's injured.
Oh, he's injured. Ah,
Yeah,
right,
we do from
right.
due to a time. Yeah, he's injured. So we actually don't have strikers. we
Yeah, we
don't.
don't.
We
We
only
don't.
have Ako
But
Adams
but
and Onuachu.
I know no Achu. Yeah,
We can't bring in anybody else.
I would rather Akko Adams and Ono Achu at this point. To be honest, Big Lala, I know that
Between these two guys, how many goals they don't score for us now? This is our second highest goal
I know, but
scorer.
Lala.
Yeah. We just need to
This
make a point. I get it. Yeah,
this is about making a point to say,
yeah,
see, no team, no player rather
yeah.
is bigger than the team. No matter, see, if Ronaldo, eh, go to Cambridge United, he's not bigger than Cambridge
This
United.
one where you mentioned Ronaldo, people have been making instances that Ronaldo they tear for his teammates, national level and club level.
What kind of tear does it tear for them?
He they tear like the same way Osimhen they tear. He they tear for them,
Have you
and it
seen
not be
videos of
today.
Ronaldo confronting his teammate and almost wanting
Yes,
to
now they
come
tell
to
him
blows
say
with them?
why you no pass me the ball. Ronaldo they tear for his teammate too.
That's
Why
not
is
good
it
enough.
different? Why is
That's not good
people are
enough.
saying Osimhen is our Ronaldo? You go fear comments for X. I don't laugh
Oh
tire
my
since
days.
morning.
Anyways,
Mm,
I think Osimhen is a very emotional person. I
yeah,
like Osimhen.
yeah, it's
I think it's too
emotional.
emotional. I think
Yeah.
it's too emotional, right? I've seen him at Galatasaray holding someone's neck,
And
like
that
this
one normal
and
and there
everything,
because they do
you
that.
know,
If
eh,
it's against your opponent,
against your opponent.
I don't mind. Against your opponent, fight them on our behalf. I
Mhm.
don't mind it. Yeah.
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 To be honest, I think that I think what happened on the pitch with Osimhen yesterday was a bit negligible to what I think it was what happened afterwards.
Yeah.
Asking to be subbed off,
hmm And the team was
going
playing.
to
He
the
wasn't even making
team,
attempts.
yeah, going inside when the team was applauding the fans, getting into the team bus, wanting to cancel accreditation according to a lot of reports. So Lala, it is not, see what happened on the pitch. If we left it at that, we will say, okay, passion,
That's
no, you
on.
can't
After
do
the
that.
game, everybody
But
clapped. Now everybody's okay.
exactly,
Yeah.
if Osimhen was
He's taking a
with
step
it,
further. Yeah.
you understand, it was the actions after
Yeah.
that showed that, bro, you see the invest this time, like
Mm.
the whole thing is spiraled to too many
I'm
things.
just thinking. I'm just thinking that what could go on, which is why I was trying to break it down and say what could be going on with this guy mentally. Like, is it that he didn't expect someone like Lookman to say what he said to him, or what is it? Because they've had a
Osimhen cannot say
no
that.
no. I mean, I'm just trying to think because it's
Lookman is not small too now. I
no,
beg,
no.
like,
But Lookman did not say anything. But what he said to Lookman in his entirety isn't a bad thing, right?
yeah,
He's of course his countenance, like you said, is a bit aggressive, right? That's how he is. But what he said to Lookman was,
your captain said
"May
leave me
leave me,"
and
yeah,
everything.
yeah. I think temperament wise,
Come
I think
on,
it's very
like,
reasonable for anyone to tell Osimhen that, bro, you can have this your energy against opposition, but not with your
not
teammates.
with your teammates,
I
not with
think
your team.
that's the
Because
most reasonable thing you
what
can
would
tell
have
him.
happened, Lala? What would have happened is if Lookman was someone like a Diego Costa, who was
Yeah,
also like a Were. Imagine them going at each other,
yeah.
going off at each other.
Mhm.
You understand? Because if Osimhen had met his match yesterday, are you saying that they will come to blows or they'll push themselves or something? You
Mm,
understand that kind of thing?
yeah,
You
I
get
get, I get, I
that was
get.
what happened with Gueye and what's his name and Michael Keane, Everton against United. On
Yeah,
that day where Gueye
we,
told him
we go
something, Michael
down
Keane
to
also
one.
gave and he slapped him.
Yeah,
So
I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with
we
that.
can't we can't we can't have that those kind of
But
situations and
ask
everything.
me, answer my question when I ask you, say if you be Osimhen guy, how
Hmm.
what would you do in this instance? Because I see a lot of people coming for his media
If I'm
praise.
Osimhen's guy, right? If I'm Osimhen's guy rather, I would I'll try to be quiet. You can't defend it.
I
You
think
can't.
only one person, like two people I know on X, they're extremely quiet, and I think that's a wise thing. And
See,
which is why I now have a problem with some people. I have a problem with your guy, your friend, the very
mm,
dark man. He's come out
mm.
to say things
He's
and
not my
said
friend. I'm not a fan of Very Dark Man. Sorry,
wait, wait.
I'm not
He's
a
come
fan at
out.
all.
He's come out to say that what Osimhen did was wrong. That he needs to calm down. Blah 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 blah. Do you think somebody like that should be around you? Of course, nobody's saying you shouldn't call out your friend, but I think those kind of things. Would you tell him privately? Do you have to make a video about it?
I would never make a video about it. I don't care what anyone says. Oh, your guy did this thing. You can't throw your friend
Under
under.
the bridge.
No, you can't. You because if you now the VDM guy has done that now. Comments will
Mm,
come. Yes, you've done well. You have you are standing for the upright. No, you can't do that. This same guy brought you to Turkey or something like that. He's hosted you a couple of times, and then you're coming online. Have you told him offline? Don't you have his number?
mm.
See, if I have my friend's number, eh? If I have my friend's number and I know that I'm close to this person, I can never call them out online.
Okay, so now this now brings me to the other part of it. There's a certain Nigerian sports journalist who's,
Yeah.
of course, very close to Osimhen,
Mm.
and he, even when the transfer saga was on, he was giving all the exclusives because Osimhen made sure that it was the Nigerian Fabrizio when it comes to all these matters, right?
Yeah.
Now he's come out to tweet and said, "Never in his life would you find him talk bad about Osimhen, right? He's made that statement, but he's getting a lot of backlash, right? Of course, he won't come up publicly to say things about because Osimhen is like his pal, taking all of them to Turkey. They've had good times.
Bro,
But make
don't
I finish land.
yeah.
You go tell me, right? He has come out to say these things, and he's getting a lot of backlash for saying you would never find me saying a bad thing about Victor Osimhen.
Victor
If you
Osimhen,
like,
yeah.
stalk my page from now till tomorrow. It
Mm-hmm.
will never happen.
Yeah.
Why is he getting a lot of backlash for saying such a thing?
Okay. So I think that the people who are giving him a lot of backlash on this, right?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
don't, they don't, they haven't been in his shoes. They've not. You can't have a friend like Osimhen, right? Who has brought you to Turkey, hosted you, like is your guy.
Mm-hmm,
You now want to come online and say, I want to do content. Osimhen, that thing you did, is not right though.
mm-hmm,
Is not, you cannot. Why is he getting backlash? Oh, hypocrite. If it was I can criticize other people. Lala, if you've done something wrong today and
mm.
everything, right? I'm never gonna come out to say, Lala, that thing you did and everything. Oh, really? When I have your
I
number,
know a couple of people in the music industry where if you talk about
right?
for the
It is what it is, Big Lala. It is what it is.
yeah.
You just cannot do that, right? You can't do. See, I don't care what anyone says. Backlash, even in this comment, I know people are going to come out and say, "Oh, you are saying you are talking in the rubbish and everything." Yes, you need to understand the principle
Of
of
friendship.
friendship. You
Yeah.
must understand it.
Mm,
You have my number, but you go online without contacting me.
mm, mm.
Yes, you can. You want to correct me as a friend, but you are correcting me from outside.
Okay, so
Come
the
on.
best way is for them to
Either
keep
to keep
quiet.
quiet,
Okay,
right?
wait, hold on. I'm going
Yeah.
somewhere. You see this
Yeah.
keeping quiet.
Mm.
Can it look like a betrayal in the face or in the presence of Osimhen? To Osimhen, can it
No,
look like a betrayal?
no,
No,
no.
no, because
No.
if the whole world, if it looks like the whole world or the whole Nigeria is
Yeah.
against you,
Yeah.
and your friends who are powerful in the media,
Yeah.
whether it's social media, whether it's TV, whether
Mm.
it's video,
Mm.
do not come out to defend you.
Yeah.
Would it look like, oh, you guys can only make videos of when they are praising me, but when everybody is against me,
Yeah.
what were you guys doing
Mm.
when
Big
everybody
Lala.
is against
Big
me?
Lala. Let me
Yeah,
ask you a question.
yeah.
Who can anyone really, can anyone, a high profile social media influencer
Mm,
or a high profile person with followers and everything, right? It
mhm,
is in their right senses, defend what Osimhen has done. Do you think it will make sense? How do you want to rephrase it? How do you want to coin it? How do you want to rebrand it to make sense?
mm,
It's never going to make sense. See, Lala, what has happened? Let me tell you. Osimhen has friends in the media,
mm,
right? Who have gone quiet. Best way. Reason why they will go quiet is because there's no defending for the actions, right? So instead of defending it, right,
mhm,
they will just go quiet and not say anything. If you like, call them and say, this guy, you're not talking now, because you no wahala, right? But I would rather they say anybody, they say, what's the word now? You cannot hold me onto something that I have not said.
Mm.
Silence, you can't hold evidence against silence. You understand?
But
You understand that kind of thing?
being quiet
Yeah.
probably means, of course, do you even think any of these guys have the mind or the mouth to tell him, even if it's privately, that, but bro, you mess up?
They would have told him,
You
definitely.
think so?
Definitely.
That's good.
Definitely.
I think it's fine.
See,
Yeah,
see,
I think it's all
even
right.
if Osman was my guy, yeah,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'd have told him, bro, Alpha, Omo. But you know what? You know one thing, eh? You know one thing. It will not be wise for them to tell him at this time. It
But
is
if you
too
cannot tell
early.
him at this time that you mess up, why
No,
do you
no,
not want to tell
no,
him?
no, no, no. Lala, 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 Lala. There's a perfect time for everything. Yeah. If you just fought to someone and everything, and you are angry and everything,
Yeah.
I'm not going to, in that moment, be telling you, bro, you fuck. I'll let you calm down. See,
You will never come down since morning, oh.
there are better ways to do this. When Osimhen is calm,
Mm.
I'm sure the people who can talk to him,
Mm-hmm.
who can tell him to his face that, bro, you mess up. They will
Mm.
tell him that, bro, Alpha, you don't calm down now. Okay. So you fuck up. Oh. Sure, you know. At that time, he would even have the brain to listen to you, but persuade the vet at that time and come on, no. See, there's time for everything. When Osimhen is calm, right? The people who can talk to him will tell him, bro, you messed up.
Mm.
I'm sure, even the captain, yeah, I'm sure the will tell him, Baba, Alpha, you don't try at all. You fuck up. You don't try at all.
No, Allah,
You
no.
understand? And last time you say,
Let's not,
Abebe and
let's not,
verse and everything and
yeah,
all of that kind of thing. So
yeah,
yeah, I
let's
kind
not
of
do
think
stuff.
that you know
No, Allah.
it is what
Good
it
luck,
is.
good luck, Osimhen. Good luck, Nigeria. We'll be rooting
Shout
for
out to
Nigeria.
Osimhen. We're rooting for Nigeria. We hope that this matter is resolved.
Yeah.
But if Osimhen says no, I need to go, then we don't have a choice. We wish Osimhen all the best.
Yeah.
If he
Mhm.
decides, if that's
Mm.
his final decision, he'll say, "Oh, I'm going back to Turkey. Don't beg me. I'm going back to Turkey.
Mm.
I'm not in this anymore," and everything. Ask. Okay, so what do you dey vex for? Go 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 go. Are you still investing at your teammate,
Mhm.
or you are investing at the fans? Even at the fans, they are not playing with you.
Mm.
They wish you all the best as well. They love you as well. The boo, yes, fans will boo
People said
players.
this is an opportunity for Osimhen's haters to have a say, and like he put it on a platter of gold for them. That's what people are
I
saying.
don't. I don't think so. I even don't think he has it has, to be honest.
I get haters of
Someone
people.
who has done quite a lot for Nigeria. I don't think is he does have it has. But
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
Mm.
Yeah. Shout out to
Yeah.
Osimhen, shout out
Yeah.
to Lookman, shout out to Nigeria. Up Super Eagles, Nigeria versus Algeria in the quarterfinals on Sunday, or what day is that?
I don't even know
I'm
what
not too
they, but
sure. Yeah, but shout out to Nigeria. We hope that Nigeria wins the cup. It will be a very, very good one. Watch out for the live stream of the watch along
Algeria
Nigeria
game. Yeah.
Algeria game.
Yeah.
It's going to be live on Gusto TV Africa. We'll see you guys on the next live. But for now, please take care and let's have your thoughts in the comment
Peace.